Hey guys, today we're looking at Atlantica Online, a turn-based fantasy MMO by Nexon and Indoors. Atlantica Online is really big, it's really deep. There's no way I can go over it in 15 minutes of a review. But I'm going to go over some of the things that I think should be highlighted. The game's got crafting and fishing. That's pretty neat. The game world is huge. You travel from continent to continent on a huge quest chain. And you won't have to worry about looking for it. The game directs you from continent to continent, so there's no looking for quests. Unless it's the ones, you know, the secret quests or the ones you randomly have to look for, but there's not too many. The game has an auction house market. It does have player housing also at higher levels. If you join a guild, it's got guild ran towns, so they can own the town. There's also guild wars, so if you're at war with a guild, you're flagged. Open world, in the open world, basically. Yeah, you gotta watch it so you can get ganked that way. It's got fictional characters and non-fictional characters from throughout history, from Da Vinci all the way to Dracula. This little journal that we're looking at here, it's got all kinds of information. The UI is really detailed and helpful. I mean, if you need help finding anything, it's there. From NPCs to the towns. Very helpful. Very helpful. And if you're wandering around and you run into a town, you need to go ahead and go inside of it, because they got travel agencies and you can, you know, teleport from town to town. It's going to save on your travel time, because it is a huge world, so you're gonna have to do this. It makes it a lot easier. Sometimes it costs quite a bit, but it's worth hitting it up.
Please help me out. I have tons of things to do. You will regret it if you ignore.
The game's got dungeon raids, pretty good. It's got ranked PvP, pretty neat. It's got mounts. Now, these mounts you can buy in the item mall, but not really buy directly. Anyone that gets a mount or buys it, they buy a chest basically from the item mall, and it's like gambling. You got a chance for the mount to show up, or you can get some scrolls or something like that instead of it. So it's a gamble. But you can buy a mount from other players. So anything just about anything that's in the item mall you can purchase from other characters. Like they might have a store set up in Rome individually to sell mounts. They're expensive, but that's the reason why. I mean, they're shelling out the bucks to get a chance to get the mount. And they're pretty good looking mounts.
Want a glass of rum?
One of my favorite features is the mercenaries in this game.
I will give you.
That's what reminds me of the Final Fantasy and Chrono Cross series. As you level up in the game, you get quests, you know, for different mercenaries, like the monk, or you can get the warlord, or you know, whoever. They got a bunch of different mercenaries to add to your group. That definitely changes the, you know, play style of the combat. And they got special abilities that are unique. So the quest chains are really long to get these mercs, but it's worth it. And as you level up, they will level up too, but to upgrade them you need special crystals. And usually by getting these crystals you gotta farm. That'd be a pain in the neck, is all that farming, but
interested in you.
it's worth it.
Well, make it short. What is it this time?
What is my task?
Big variety of
Please
NPCs.
feel free. What is my task?
Sparta.
I'll live a righteous life and die a righteous death.
Huh?
Did you call me?
Give us your command.
Who am I? What?
A lively spirit is necessary.
Do you
And these
see
mercenaries, you know, you can save them in a merc room. You don't have to always have the same ones. I mean, you got 8 you can play at a time.
Are you
So you can buy a merc room off the item wall and store them in there. And it'll probably be worth it because you can change your builds in PvP, so it's definitely worth it to try out the build.
I can do anything as long as I have an instrument.
Music is my only escape. You're sweet. You're sweet.
A couple of mercs are item mall mercs only. You get a chance through a chest to get them. But still, there's enough quest mercs to play with to have a good time. Another one of my favorite things about the game is the Free League in Rome. It's an arena where you battle other players. It's really fun. It might not look like fun from watching the video, but to actually, you know, be in the game, you know, it is a little fun. So I like it. A lot of people are gonna like it that are a fan of the Final Fantasy series or the Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. Because you get different mercs, and different mercs will allow you for different build setups. Basically, your front rows, you're like tank. They're your meat shields. I mean, they gotta go through them to get to your casters or even get to you if you're in the back. Like, I have a staff character, and he doesn't want to really get hit. Or my healer, she doesn't want to get hit. Each mercenary has their own special ability. Like the Viking, he can freeze a whole line of 3 characters. It's pretty cool. The witch, she can cast an area effect fire spell. And my build I'm working on is an area effect attack. There's counters to this. They can silence my group, and I'll be just, you know, out of the fight for a while. But it's really fun. You have to move around, and you know, it's strategic. But I think this is the best feature of the game, is the player versus player. Well, in closing, if you guys are fans of turn-based combat, this game is really worth checking out. It's free to play. It's pretty solid, and they do update it quite a bit. Well, if you like the video and you like the review, go ahead and rate and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.